welcome back. Today I'll be showing you guys how to play Fortnite. Now, right off the get-go, I'd like to state, if you're starting Fortnite, change to Builder Pro. If you're on console, right away, change to Builder Pro. It will completely change your gameplay. Especially if you're starting right off the bat, switch to Builder Pro. If you're comfortable in a different setting already, that's fine, stick with that, but I highly recommend switch to Builder Pro. And number one step to playing Fortnite is overall communicate with your teammates. If you have a teammate in duos, squads, or whatever, make sure you're communicating. That is number one. But let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to play Fortnite. Number one, land somewhere safe. I cannot stress how many kids need to stop landing tilted or at the newest event or the newest building landing area and expect to win every game. Those kids that land there are generally really try hard. So land somewhere safe. Safe meaning not too early at the bus drop off and not too late. You usually want to go in between the mid to late range and far away from the bus. Usually pick a small area unnamed far away from the bus, and it's usually generally very safe. There'll usually be no targets and you'll be safe to loot, especially if you're just beginning. Number two, get loot. Priority for loot is weapons. You want anywhere from 1 to 3 weapons, usually no more, no less. If you come across more weapons and don't find heals in the meantime, pick them up so enemies can't pick them up. So number one, get weapons under number two. And then heals and pots. Prioritizing pots because generally speaking you land, you don't take damage, so you want to pop them pots as soon as possible. Pots meaning shield potions. So minis, half pots, I think it's just called a shield potion. Small shield potion, slurps, chug jugs. Get these all the way up, drink them and hide and drink them. Fill up your HP bar to maximum. Now you're safe and secure. You have weapons and you have maximum stats of health. Always have at least 1 to 2 heals on you at all times. Note, when selecting your guns, be sure that you select guns that you do well with. If you're trying to get the win or just trying to do well in this game, then you should select guns that you're going to excel with. Don't pick a sniper if you suck at sniping. Don't pick a grenade launcher if you haven't quite figured out the arch of the grenade launcher yet. Don't do that. If you're not good with projectile type weapons, don't use them. If you're not good with scoped in weapons, don't use them. Use what you're good with. Use what you excel at. Also, when you're selecting weapons, another side note is pick the best rarity. When you're first beginning, you don't know the stats of all the guns, and that's fine. So pick the best rarity, anywhere from common to legendary. There's a whole bunch of rarities. It's all based on color, legendary being orange and uncommon being gray. So you guys want to pick the best weapon for that category. So if you have a gray AR and you see a blue AR, pick up the blue AR. It's better than the gray AR. But beware, sometimes that can throw you off. Sometimes the stats on the blue weapon might be better than the purple weapon. It depends on what your skill set is and what weapons you feel comfortable with. Number 3, get materials, aka mats. And the priority material you want to pick up is wood. Reason being, hit points and rate of building. It's a great material to use in battles and a great material to protect yourself and your teammates. So picking up wood from trees and pallets and things like that is the best way. If you don't have wood by your area, pick up some brick and pick up some steel. Awesome. Hit that circle. That circle, when you hit those pieces of materials, so important to upping the amount of materials you get per hit and can make a really big difference in the end game result. Number 4, I cannot stress this enough. If you want to win or play Fortnite, you need to avoid conflicts that are not going to benefit you. There are 100 people in your game. You are only one of that 100. So, you versus 99, chances are you're going to lose eventually. So pick and choose your battles. You do not need to fight all 99 players. It's not the goal of the game. The goal of the game is to win. Beat the last 2 guys and duke it out and win and take the dub. Alright, so good way to decide whether you're going to engage or disengage in a conflict or not engage at all in a conflict is, do they have better loot than you? So that one's a little bit confrontational. So if they have a Scar and you have a common AR, do you want to fight that? Are you going to lose because they have the better loot? Or do you think you'll be able to pull through the win and end up obtaining that better loot? You need to decide that on yourself. Your skill level, do you think you're going to be, after a third party or watching them play and their movement and what they've been doing, do you think you're going to be able to outplay them? Do you think you're going to be able to win overall? Your HP count, your hit points, are you going to be able to win with only 30 HP in this battle? Where they are full shields, you took a shot, they are full shields, do you still want to engage? And storm positioning, this is the worst one. Engaging just at the edge of the storm or pushing into the storm for no absolute reason. You can just leave them alone. Do not engage at the edge of the storm unless you must. And most cases you can just run away. So again, looking at your loot, your HP, and the storm positioning, decide whether you're going to engage or not engage and avoid conflicts. Leading me into my next point, number 5, learn to third party. This is such a key component to this game. You need to learn how to just take a step back, be that third person kind of guy, be the eagle in the sky, and look at them fighting each other. Let them destroy each other. Let them do all the dirty work for you. You come up and plant the seeds and let it grow. Just let them fight each other. Third partying is very easy. All you have to do is let 2 people engage or 2 teams engage, watch them engage, and soon as they're almost done fighting, killing off that last team or multiple players are knocked, you come in and sweep up the rest of the kills, clean up, and get a whole bunch of loot for very little effort. Low risk, high reward. That's what we're looking for here, folks. Number 6. Learn it's okay to hide, guys. You don't have to be always running around, jumping in the middle of tilted towers. You don't have to. If you have loot and you feel confident in the loot you have and your positioning, you do not have to move. You do not have to run around. You can wait till the storm comes. It's okay. It's okay to hide, guys. That's how people win games all the time. I see it on the daily. Number 7. Simple and easy. Hide till there's one guy left and kill that guy. Get the dub. That simple. Kill the last guy. You're learning how to play Fortnite. You're learning how to play Fortnite. Kill the last guy. That's all you have to do before the storm comes in and closes in on you. And number 8, buy, take the L, dance, and dance after you're done schmucking that guy at the end, because you just took the dub and they just took the L, and they need to see you dancing so they know they just took a fat L, and you're gonna go and raid their whole village because you just destroyed them and there's nothing they can do and all their dreams and hard work is lost. Alright guys, so that's pretty much how you guys play Fortnite. That is my summary of how to play Fortnite. If you liked the video, please drop a like and subscribe, and if you found this video helpful, share it with your friends. Maybe they'll learn something from here. Thank you guys so much for your support, and y'all take care, stay blessed, and as always, thanks for watching.